When we picture a nuclear war, we picture mushroom clouds, fallout, and the apocalyptic residue of 20th century science. We believe this level of destructive power is exclusively modern. But what if the most powerful, annihilating force on Earth was unleashed thousands of years before Hiroshima? The evidence, hidden deep beneath the sands of the Indus Valley, suggests that ancient civilizations didn't just collapse, they were vaporized. In 1922, archaeologists discovered the majestic ruins of Mohenjo-Daro, part of the vast Indus Valley civilization. They expected to find evidence of floods or invasions, but the truth unearthed was far stranger. Across the sprawling, organized city, scientists found areas of instantaneous, catastrophic destruction. Most chillingly, they discovered strange, greenish blocks of fused rock and melted clay, a glassy material known as tektite. Scientific analysis of these formations indicates they were subjected to temperatures of nearly 1500 degrees Celsius, 2700 degrees Fahrenheit. This heat is far too intense to be explained by a typical city fire or even a volcanic eruption. This heat signature, which appears concentrated in specific areas, suggests a massive, sudden thermal event, a flash of heat powerful enough to melt stone and sand into glass. Could this be the terrifying residue of an ancient atomic blast? Some analysts have controversially argued that the city's destruction mimics the ground zero of a nuclear explosion. To find a possible explanation for this destruction, we must turn to the epic texts of the region. The Hindu scripture, the Mahabharata, describes a great war fought by godlike beings. Within this text lies the chilling description of the Brahma Astra, a weapon of unparalleled destruction. The scriptures describe the weapon unleashing a force 10,000 times brighter than the sun, consuming cities and leaving the earth barren. The physical effects on the survivors are shockingly specific. Warriors' hair and nails fell out, food was poisoned, and birds turned white and instantly died. These are not descriptions of swords or arrows, these are textbook symptoms of acute radiation poisoning and nuclear fallout. The texts even describe protective measures, plunging into water, which we know modern science recommends to wash away radioactive particles. Was this ancient epic recording a mythological battle, or a devastating memory of a high-tech war that erased civilization? The questions only deepen when we consider the technology required to build such a weapon. Where did this power come from? The Vedas and other Indian texts describe flying vehicles called Vimanas, sophisticated, metal aircraft capable of interstellar travel. This evidence fuels the ancient alien theory, suggesting that the advanced technology, the Vimanas and the atomic weapons, was not developed by the Indus Valley people themselves, but granted to them by visiting extraterrestrial entities. Perhaps a dispute over this advanced, destructive power led to the cataclysm that leveled Mohenjo-Daro, leaving only a cryptic warning etched into the very stones of the ruins. The ancient gods, in this theory, were merely powerful beings whose technology led to humanity's first self-inflicted cosmic disaster. While mainstream archaeology dismisses the ancient nuclear wars hypothesis, arguing the evidence is circumstantial, the debate remains fiercely alive. Regardless of whether the destruction was caused by a nuclear war, a comet impact, or a divine weapon, the ruins of Mohenjo-Daro and the terrifying descriptions in the Mahabharata serve as a potent warning. They speak to humanity's tragic tendency to develop technologies capable of self-annihilation. It reminds us that the line between civilization and dust is thinner than we think. What do you believe? Was the Brahma Astra a myth, or the terrifying legacy of a lost atomic age? Don't miss this investigation into history's most volatile secret. Subscribe to decode more forgotten truths.